to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Ebro, no Laura. She had to run take care of the baby, right, Rosenberg?
Yeah, I believe a little checkup for Kenza.
Little checkup. So, Moneybagg Yo, you didn't get to hang with Laura Stiles today, but you got me and Rosenberg celebrating your new album, A Gangsta's Pain, which I still think is #1 on the Apple Music charts. Yeah, man. Congratulations. How's it feel?
It feel good. Like I really didn't even expect all this to happen, but it's going on. Then they just called me yesterday and told me that I'm probably going to be #1 on Billboard again on Friday. So it's crazy.
Wow, taking back that slot. I know Khaled had it last week, but yo, Moneybagg Yo, man, since you first popped up at the station a few years ago, I mean, at that point you had the streets on lock, but now you have turned into this chart-topping artist with radio hits. Was this always the plan, or is this just sort of like a fortuitous bounce where things have started to go, a better direction? Was this always the direct line for Moneybagg Yo?
I feel like I always wanted to be there. I always wanted to be where the greats was, because the people that I looked up to, like Gotti, Future, Drake, I always wanted to be where they was at, but I never understood how it was and what it was. All I knew, I just got to take over the streets. That's what I'm thinking, because in the clubs they play what the streets want to hear. So on the radio they play what the streets want to hear. That's where I was at. But then once I got to making music Time Today and Said Something, and it started taking off and going different places, damn, they spending this on the radio. I really was making it for the streets. Me versus me, all that type of music, hard for them. I ain't think that it was gonna do what it did, but it did it. So really, I feel like I'm stuck in this situation. You know how you do something and then you be like, damn. But now I'm stuck in it, so I got to keep feeding it and keep going, feed the eye.
But you also made some concerted effort on A Gangsta's Pain. We caught up when the album dropped. We did a first listen on Apple Music, which everybody can go check out. But, I mean, you put Jhené Aiko on this album. You got you and Pharrell really clicked up. Pharrell's a big fan. That's more than just, leaning into making records for the club and the street. You leaned in and made some records that you knew would be for more than just that.
Exactly. Not just what I was telling you, when I was just making great music. I just knew I wanted to make something that sound good, that the fans was gonna rock with, and just something a little different. Give my core fans what I've been giving them, but at the same time, let me try something else. It ain't gonna hurt to try 1 or 2 songs that's different from what I've been trying, and so that's what I was aiming to. But then they it went to a whole nother level. When I did the Jhené Aiko and the Pharrell, how everybody else was looking at it, I wasn't looking at it. They were like, whoa, you. But it was I just want to make great music. You know what I'm saying? So it turned out good.
On the straight up rap side, you take rhyming real serious, right? On the album cover, you sitting in the car, you know what I mean, writing. You told me that, you used to sit outside your baby mama's house. That's how you wrote music in the car, driving around, pulling over, writing, but that's a real important piece to you. Are there any collaborations now that you've had this type of mainstream success, going to continue to have more? Do you look at collaborating with, other MCs more than just making big popular records?
Yeah, I feel like I want to work with whoever want to work with me. I feel like I done already worked with a lot of individuals, but like you said, I always want to take it to that next level and just try different things too. So I had kind of made this tweet the other day, I want to work with Ariana Grande. I want to do something. Of course, I want to work with Drake. He had academics had posted something of me, and Drake had commented laughing and he said my real name under the comment. So I was just I had added them back. I was like, I need my verse, Aubrey.
Yeah. Might as well. Aubrey stay in them commenting on social media. He's paying attention all the time, so I'm sure he's going to reach out. He see you scorching out here. And Ariana Grande, she like to be in the hood too.
Yeah.
She like to be in the hood too, so that's not a stretch, bruh. That can happen. I want to talk about, I think the #2 most streamed record in America right now is Wakisha.
Mm-hmm.
which is a record where you're specifically talking about your love of, I'm thinking it's scissor and lean, but you say specifically in the song that, whatever's in my cup is in my cup. I drink what's in my cup, you drink what's in your cup. So it could be talking about alcohol, it could be talking about lean, it could be talking about all types of things. It could be talking about people being addicted to soda. But on that addiction note, the Wakisha song is about addiction. And talk about just the way you wrote that record, because you say in the song like that you've had so much success, since since you was drinking, and but you put the cup down and the success continued. Why was this record important, and why do you think it's connecting with the fans so much?
I feel like it's connecting with the fans so much because it's so relatable. And then, like you said, it's just like other records. It's in a different format than when I dropped Time Today and said something, and it was like the perfect timing. Like there was topics. There were people were saying, Wakisha, Wakisha is like famous in the streets. Like this a word like it's famous in the streets.
I didn't even know they called Drink Keisha. I never even heard of that.
Exactly. Now they started it. It was just like word of mouth, and then I collected it and took it to a whole nother level.
Got it.
You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm not outside like that anymore. So I'm out of touch. I got put on with this song.
Yeah, for sure. But like another thing, like when I was making it, I was also putting myself in a situation like in relationship wise, like that what made it so relatable too, because I took it and made it go different ways. Like even when in a relationship, you can feel like your significant other, like she Wakisha. Like you can feel like she Wakisha. 1 minute you done with her, 1 minute you running back. You can't make your mind up. It can go, it varies. It can go different ways. So that's why I feel like that record was so important and they needed it.
Has addiction been a struggle of yours of any kind before?
I mean, of course, lean, you know what I'm saying? I love it, but it's not good for you. But at the same time, it's like a gift and a curse because it helps me create the best music ever. Like, it helped me make the best music ever. That's why I was like, damn, when I heard that Wayne interview, I was scrolling one day. I actually seen it on IG. I'm scrolling on the Explore page, and I heard, I was like, damn, I need to take this and put this at the front of, and it all just came together. And then I actually put Wayne in the video.
Yeah.
So the video on the way is crazy.
Go ahead, Rosenberg.
I was just going to say, at this stage in your career, you see a young rap artist who's crushing it, and there are certain like stereotypes and tropes that we all see, the money, jewelry, girls, etc. We don't really see the hard times and the things that are difficult and sort of pressure-filled about times like this. What are some of the hardest, with all the blessings you have, what are some of the biggest challenges you deal with right now?
The biggest challenges is trying to balance like the time situation with your family, like with your kids, and because you're trying to go so hard to you sacrificing just to, because you got to make the money to feed them and take care of them and do all this. So I feel like right now, my what I'm battling with is like the real life situation with my kids and my family and different stuff like that. And then really trying to just make everybody happy, which you can't do. But it's just like, it gets stressful sometimes, but then it's like you need stuff like that to just level it out.
You lost. I've noticed. Like I've known you for a little bit now. We've had multiple conversations. You've lost a lot of weight too, right? Did putting down the lean help with that?
Yeah, putting the cup down, kicking the cup, and staying inside the gym and just staying motivated, bro. Like just knowing, like, man, you ain't getting, like, we don't get younger, we get older. So I want to make sure I'm already in tip-top shape. I want to make sure by the time I'm 35, I still look 29, 28 or something.
Yeah, that drink ain't going to help with that. And by the way, all the drinks is bad with that. The alcohol, the lean, all of it is bad. All of it will tear you up, man. Yeah, you got to stay focused on your health. Moneybagg Yo, you are signed to Yo Gotti just for the art. Yo Gotti has been a mentor to you, yes?
Yeah, I'm signed. Like I got a partnership. I'm a partner. I'm actually signed with Head and Zebo, Endless and Interscope. I'm signed with them. Me and CMG, we partners. We locked in for life though.
Got it. I'd love the audience that doesn't know, who may have heard your hits, You know, but this is what your including mixtapes, like 10th release.
10th release.
Yeah, like is this like including mixtapes is your 10th album project?
Yeah, that's crazy. You stay doing it to me every time too. Like every time.
Well, because you don't remember.
Exactly, I don't.
Yo, and by the way, it might even be more than that.
I think this is on the streaming services because he's got stuff in the streets that just ain't even available.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you right. I'm about to tell you right now.
Mixtapes,
mixtapes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 mixtapes and 4 studio albums. Ebro, this is 20, bro.
This is 20.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, but I point that out because you said balancing family, right? We talked about that. You said that's a struggle. The Wakisha record is clearly you articulating the knowledge to know that drinking that drink ain't good for you, but it helps you make some of your best music. So you're balancing that, but you've also put in, 20 different projects into the culture.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
for
hard.
people that think that this is just like, happened overnight, I kind of wanted to, take you back and take them with you to understanding how much work you've given to this. How old are you right now?
I'm 28.
28, 20 albums. And so you put out your first project, albums and tapes. You put out your first project. How old were you?
I probably I was like 16. I probably like 16, 17 when I put my first project out. But I didn't take rap as serious. Like what made me take rap serious is like I seen my homeboys in the hood. They were rapping and they started getting $2,500 for a show. I'm like, what makes me so different from them? Like we come from the same place. It wasn't like I was trying to be like jealous or I was envy. It was just like I wanted to make money too. I come from the same place y'all coming from. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me too. So I feel like shit, I need to just try to put some words together. That's how I looked at it at first. And after I got to just going, and then I got my first $2,500, I was like shit, like almost what I told you with the music. Yeah. I got stuck and I was like, damn, I'm stuck. Like $2,500, shit, let's go. The E4 Pan, they want to see me, let's get it. And I just started to developing the passion for music and took off.
Moneybagg Yo, let's get into I want to get into Certified Neptunes. I want to play that, because it's Pharrell collab. Talk about how meaningful this is for somebody as legendary as Pharrell to first, acknowledge your talent and B, just make it. I mean, Pharrell made it a point to wanting to be a part of your project.
Yeah, that was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shocked me. Like stuff like that, you can't even ask for. Because I remember telling you, like, I was at the end of the project. They're probably like close to the last song I did on the project. You know what I'm saying? Like for him to hit me, like, hit my team. Like how is Moneybagg Yo finna finish an album without Pharrell? How is this even happening? You know what I'm saying? So
for him to reach out to y'all is, that's a dream come true.
Crazy.
Exactly.
Now, were you in the studio with Pharrell and Chad? Chad is the Filipino dude in the Neptunes. It's him and Pharrell. They're partners in the Neptunes. And so y'all work together. Like, did you watch them program and make the music in front of you?
Most definitely. They told me because when I first heard the beat, it was a little different from what I do. So it had the hook on there, like Pharrell, like Too Much Money. Like he was already on there saying that part, but then I heard the beat, I was like, damn, like it's different. This probably gonna be a challenge. And he kept telling me like, don't worry about that. This is a sketch. This is what we do. We start off with that first, and then we add the colors. Once you put the vocals on the record, we go around what you're saying and just place ourselves there. So I was like, damn, that's something I learned new. I needed that because now I'm gonna take that and apply that to my music.
Well, because that's real production, by the way. That there is what real producing is. A lot of people just make a beat and they think that's the game. The reason Pharrell and them have been so successful is what you just said. They let somebody, rappers rap and then they produce.
Exactly. Exactly.
But yo, man, it's great to see you again. This Certified Neptunes needs some attention and respect. This album, A Gangsta's Pain. Congrats on all the success. Y'all could go stream it everywhere you stream music. And, I'm partial Apple Music's where you should be streaming that. Moneybagg Yo, man, salute, bro. And keep Yo, man, keep that love for the culture and those words and rhymes and really putting the artwork into the culture, man. Appreciate you.
It, bro. Appreciate
All right,
it.
bro.
Anytime.
Take care, man.
Congrats, bro. Take care, man.
Moneybagg Yo. Go stream it. A Gangsta's Pain, man.
My man.
Peace.